EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. "20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as My guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A carry here for Wright. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down. Now, Jackson. Here's a screen coming for Wright. He's across midfield.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. McBride is the motion man. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end.
And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Here's Taylor. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They run again with Wright. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Second down and 8. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. McBride is the motion man. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. A short one here, caught by McBride. And the Giants are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll take it on in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First down, a run for Wright. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Pistol formation with Jackson. This one deep and looking for Melton. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll send him over to the left. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll run with right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. To throw is Jackson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Head up. This is right. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So we are through. They need one right now. Third and long. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He is in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Giants extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A give here to Wright. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back near his goal line, Jackson. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Throwing Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
First and 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On the give, it's right. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A shotgun handoff to right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They run it over center with Harris. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.